All right, let's read this problem. In the family budget worksheet, create and show two scenarios named wants and wishes. Change the wanting to make value to $10,000 in wants and $15,000 in wishes, and show wants in the cell. Well, here's our wanting to make value right here. It's right there. It is in cell G22, column G, row 22. So, where do we put our scenarios, or where do we create our scenarios? These scenarios are part of the what if manager. So we're going to go to the data tab here, and we're going to go over here to forecast and what if analysis. All right, so if I click on that and the scenario manager, that's where we can create these scenarios, and it says create and show two scenarios. So I'm going to add a scenario. I'm going to call it wants. And if you notice, the cell G22 is already in there. Well, that's because that's what I had clicked on before I went there. If you hadn't done that, then you're going to have to either type in G22 or select it, or however. You need to get the changing cells there to say G22 for this one. And so I'm going to say OK, and it says, well, what do you want G22 to be? Well, I'm doing the wants one, so it says change it to $10,000 in wants. So I'm going to type in 10,000. Now I'm going to add one more, and I'm going to call it wishes. And again, G22 is already in there as a default because that's what I'd chosen. So I'm going to click OK, and then $15,000. And then the last thing it says is show wants in the cell. So I'm going to make sure wants is highlighted here, and I'm going to click on show. And we're done, and done correctly, no less.